If you're a consultant, you're part of what is most often the largest applicant pool at top MBA programs. With so many like applicants seeking acceptance, it's critical to stand out from this ultra-competitive pack. Hi, I'm Jeremy, founder of mbaMission, and in this video, I'll share my guidance on how to distinguish yourself and gain that coveted letter of acceptance as a consultant. But first, be sure to download our free, complete start-to-finish MBA admissions guide. Let's quickly put ourselves in the shoes of our admissions reader. Consultants, regrettably, can be at risk of blending together. So when describing your work, aim to share not just what you do, but also where you have gone above and beyond. What were you told you were amazing at in your review? When it comes to conventional responsibilities, consider building a resume around instances of relationship building, business development, and international experience. But more than through these examples, you have an opportunity to stand out through internal-facing work. Have you been involved in the recruitment process? Started a diversity group? Have you standardized or improved specific operating processes? Client impact is a given, but internal impact isn't, and can help you differentiate from others who don't have that experience. This inevitably leads us to ensuring that you stand out beyond your professional work. Make sure that your community work and personal accomplishments pop on your resume and potentially in your essays. Let's really know who you are in total. And if you don't yet have your extra stories down, then start developing that story right now. Someone else is doing it. Get involved in something meaningful to you where you can thrive so that you can build that differentiated resume and share personal stories. Now, simply understanding your whole and best self isn't enough. You actually need to communicate that self. Read your essays out loud. Do they sound like you? Ask a friend if you're not sure. While it's important to be professional, ideally, your essay should lean more towards sounding like a personal journal or blog rather than a factual news article or project brief. Schools are more interested in the why than the what of your experiences. Reflect and show your thoughts and learning points with each story you tell. Additionally, showing emotion can be incredibly powerful in essays when appropriate. Finally, if you have a compelling vision or impact you'd like to make in your long-term career, don't hesitate to share that in your applications. After all, it is yours. That is your vision. Now, it's not enough to have strong work experience or just to be a whole applicant. You need to be able to communicate those experiences clearly to your classmates who will come from a diverse range of backgrounds. So remember to write essays about you and your journey rather than about your cases. Your essays can be about something you've done within a case. It just can't be about the case. It needs to be about you and your role. And if you're writing about your work, avoid jargon, and have someone outside of your industry read over your essays and indeed your whole application, including your resume. And your future classmates could come from hugely different and often non-consulting backgrounds. So be sure that you're speaking to an audience in their terms, not in yours. If you work for a consulting firm that sends many candidates to business school, you may feel that you've got it made when it comes to recommendations. Your recommenders go through this process every year, so they should be able to do a great job for you easily, right? Well, that may be the case, but there are times when a recommender who does this regularly is at risk of kind of just going through the motions for some candidates to recommend. So a strong recommendation is specific with stories and anecdotes describing exactly why they feel you are a great leader, team player, and business school candidate. What you don't want is a vague and potentially recycled letter that could in theory describe any number of different consulting colleagues of yours. Additionally, business schools know that your firm likely has a number of structures in place for providing feedback and rigorous performance management systems. If you've received a top rating or recognition, encourage your recommender to make that very clear and to highlight how you stand out compared with your peers. Don't be afraid to be direct with them about what is expected to help you. Overall, consulting applicants are valued by business school for their ability to problem solve and work well in teams. Reach out to us for more help and support in this process, including our free 30-minute consultation. As a final note, we've talked a lot about overrepresentation. Check out this video on the overrepresented applicant. And best of luck with the application process.